supposed to pop. It's supposed to chill. Person where walk supposed to dance. It's supposed to rock. It's supposed to flex. But don't you forget, yo. Say no be by mighty, yo. Always be thankful. Oluwana go do. Rather no be crying.
Welcome to Afrocentric TV channel 27.9. My name is Tokunbo Olympio, and I just cannot scream it enough and say Happy Thanksgiving. We have so many things to be thankful for. I personally have a lot of things to be thankful for. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for love. I'm thankful for family. I'm thankful for great health. I'm thankful for the people I get to share life with, and I'm thankful for everybody who's watching this station constantly, who has been loyal to us. 2024 has been an amazing year, and it's also been filled with different plots and twists. We just had an election this year, and we've had different people with diverse opinions and options, and I just hope that in the spirit of Thanksgiving and the greater good of America as a whole, that we respect the choices of people and we respect other people, and we understand that we all have a common goal, which is the United States of America. I pray that we continue to have peace and love and unity in this country. Today, you know, as we do every year, we have a lineup of amazing guests. We have great talents, great professionals who you're going to be seeing shortly. And we also have the star of the show, which is, I know you're going to say me, but usually every year we share the turkey together. We cut the turkey and we have an entire feast in the studio, so that will be coming up as well. Guys, you know that usually there's always two people here, and I'm here by myself today. My co-pilot, Mr. Kola Akimuyiwa, is not here today, and I'm missing him terribly because I know that by now he would have told me how beautiful I look, and I'd have looked at his outfits too and tell him how handsome he looks. But he's always been a blessing to share the screen with. But today he's not here. He's with his family. He's doing well. And I just want to say, Papi K, like I fondly call you, I miss you today. I wish you were here in the studio. But the family's got it covered. We have Miss Kumbi, Miss Daniela, we have Kathy, we have everybody, including Itunu and Ryan. Everyone is here just to make sure that we're able to bring the program to you as we always do every year, so that we can spend Thanksgiving together. My name, like I said before, remains Tokunbo Olympio. We'll be going on a short break, and when we come back, you're going to be meeting our first guest. Grab your cup, popcorn, grab your water or your drink, whatever it is. Make sure you're seated right here. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
It's the season of Thanksgiving, and we all have a thing or two to be thankful for.
Especially our viewers, advertisers, partners, families, and friends.
That's why this special Thanksgiving, we at Afrocentric TV wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back. As you know it is still Afrocentric TV, and it is our Thanksgiving special. With us today in the studio, we have a very beautiful woman. Her name is Shakira Taiwo Omotolani Oshodi. Born in the beautiful city of Lagos, Nigeria, and she is a community leader here in Houston. She is a self-starter, a giver, and a woman that never gives up. She describes herself as a small girl with a big gut. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you.
And by the way, you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I love the headpiece. I think I'm going to get one for myself. I love the dress.
Thank
You're looking
you.
exceptional
Thank you.
in the spirit of Thanksgiving. So which is
Right.
nice. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Background, who is Shakira? What was growing up like for you?
Okay. Like you said, my name is Shakira Taiwo Motolani Oshodi. Yeah, I'm a mother of two wonderful young adults, Samira and Al Janet. You've met both of them.
Beautiful ladies.
Thank you. They did volunteer with the Afrocentric every now and then. So I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria. I started working back as 1986 with an advertising firm back in Nigeria. They call them Abiok Publicity Limited. They're into outdoor advertisement and all of that. Before moving to United States, that's pretty much what.
Did you say 1986?
1996.
Oh
Sorry
about
that.
I was going to ask for all the
Sorry
skincare
about that.
routine and everything. Like if you started working at 1986 and you're like,
Don't mind me. That was a slip of tongue. That was
worries.
1996.
Okay.
Yes. So coming to the United States, I actually moved to Birmingham, Alabama, from Nigeria, and 10 years ago I moved to Texas, and since then I've been here. I was not born or raised in Texas, but I ran as fast as I could to Texas. As we all know, Texas is a hub for most Nigerians because of the weather condition. And I've been, fortunate to meet wonderful people here. And, I think I'm stuck with you all here in Texas.
Well, we could almost erase every other place because Texas is home to you right now, and we love you in Texas.
Thank you.
There's a lot of positive impacts that we felt with you being in Texas. So you're a blessing to everybody in Texas.
Thank you.
And so I was going to ask, what is Thanksgiving to you? When you hear Thanksgiving, how does it resonate with you? What does it trigger in you when you hear Thanksgiving?
As the name implied, giving thanks. What Thanksgiving means to me is just thanking God for life, thanking God for everything that's, happened to myself and my family and loved ones around me. Just giving thanks, just breathing alone, just having life with no health condition, with no, any type of sickness. It's a thing of joy, because a lot of people are in the hospital. A lot of people are going through some trials and tribulation that might not show on their face, but internally is there. But we do not have that. So yes, there's a reason for me to be thankful, and that's what Thanksgiving is all about. The little things of life that we take for granted. I'm thankful for for God's blessing. Having a job, it's a blessing. I cannot imagine myself not having a job and with kids. And 2 kids in college. Oh no, not in the United States. So I'm thankful for having a source of income. And talking about source of income, I'm a probation officer with Fort Bend County, and I've been with the county since I moved to Texas. So we're talking about 9 years now. So I'm thankful that I'm thankful for friends. Just you having somebody you can call on. Hey, how you doing? How's everything going? How's life? How are the kids? How's everybody at home? That alone, because there's some people that don't even have those people they can reach out to. So, having that support system, having a group of people that you can call, that you can fall back on, that, hey, this just oozing out to them, and they can say, hey, they might not have the money to give you, they might not, but they have the comfort, the passion to say, hey, I got you. This is getting better, this will get better, things like that. So I'm thankful for people I can reach out to, and they can, breathe in me, help me lift my burden just by supporting me, encouraging me. That I say money cannot buy it. There's a Yoruba adage that says, money cannot buy some things, and it is those people that I'm thankful for that got my back, and I have their back as well.
That's awesome. Sure, she said something in Yoruba saying that owo maton in Yolumaku means that money could finish, but it is the people that would remain. And you said you're a probation officer. What is that role? Just for someone who doesn't understand your lifestyle or other things that you do, what does a probation officer do? I'm
just going to give a little bit of it. A A probation officer, supervises juvenile that have been delinquent in the society, and it don't have to be a delinquent conduct. It could be just a child in need of supervision or runaway kids that parents has been trying to work with these kids at home and they're not doing well. They can reach out to us that, hey, these kids, what can you do? Help us to, and we can kind of mentor them, talk to them. Or sometimes just having that second voice sometimes help those kids, because they might be hearing it from the mother, from the father, from family members. It doesn't hit home. Sometimes just walking them through detention cool, like, oh no, I don't want to be here. That example is what we do as a probation officer. And most times we hear probation, we are like, oh no, I don't want to deal with that. Probation is not a punitive. Adult is punitive. Juvenile is rehabilitation. What can we do to help these kids not to do this again? How can we help these kids not to go this route? Rather, we want them to go this way. So that's what we do. We are a support system for our community. We are mentors, and also we are support system for the parent as well. Sometimes parents don't see it that way, but we are the second voice of the parent. So that, in a layman's perspective, what we do. Examples of what we do.
And that is awesome. And now I should have known, I should have seen that coming, because of the way you interact with every person, every project. You have this mothering nature to take care of everybody, or to, even if it's a project. Now, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, today is Thanksgiving, and we know that there might be some parent out there, or parents who might have maybe a difficult child or teenager who's going through something and might be finding this season a little bit difficult. What can you tell that parent, with you having in code raised a number of kids this year? You've seen, by just looking and then monitoring them and rehabilitating them, what can you tell that parent during this time of Thanksgiving?
I would say don't give up on that child. We cannot give up on any child at all, because at a point in time, there's that turning point. And we don't know what we will do, what we say, that will give that child that second thought, like, oh, this is what my mom has been talking about. So never give up on any child. Whatever you know that child is doing wrong, or whatever you want that child to do, keep talking about it, keep mentoring it into them, keep giving it into them. Every time we pour into a child, we don't know when it's going to grow. So never give up on that child. Never give up on anybody, period, apart from that child, because festive period is the most difficult time in life. We don't know what's happening in that child's life. As a parent, sometimes we might not see it as a problem, but it could be. For example, probably that's the time grandmother passed. That's the time something happened with his or one of our friends, things like that. We don't know what could trigger a child, in that period of festive period. It could be just, the hullabaloo about festive period is overwhelming that child. So I would say don't give up. Keep talking about it. Keep, be open-minded to those kids. They have their own mind. Yes, we do know, as well as we do. But keep pouring positivity. Keep pouring the good deeds into those kids. There will be a time that flower is going to bloom out. There's a time that light is just going to bow. Yeah, mom said this. Oh, this is what she's talking about. And that's when you see parents like, oh, thank God. That. And we can never give up on anybody, regardless of who, be it adult. We just have to keep working on one another. We are all work in progress. I'm not perfect, you're not, but we keep working on one another as human beings. We keep growing every day. My motto is, we learn from cradle to grave. You can never stop learning.
We can. That is awesome. And to add to that, even if you have that problem child, just love on that child a little bit harder this period. And you understand as a parent that you became a parent when you had a child. So take it easy on yourself, and, just take life easy and fill your heart with love and laughter.
Right.
Back to Thanksgiving, and then the sweet side of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is not complete without the food.
Right.
What is your favorite staple when it comes to Thanksgiving meals?
Oh, my favorite, Thanksgiving for whatever even reason is stuffings.
The stuffings.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I just that Thanksgiving stuffings that is just.
You don't know we have turkey in the studio right now.
I do not.
I strongly feel like getting up and going into the turkey and getting the stuffing and what you. But what about that stuffing and what's your favorite stuffing?
See, I do not have a favorite. Same thing with cornbread, stuffings, cornbread, all of that. I mix it together as well as cranberry, and it's just my comfort food. I cheat, and that's the period I cheat, and I just keep eating. I'm like, okay, yeah, by January I need to work on me. But for now, we're gonna get this going. And I don't have a favorite, but I just want to enjoy that festive period.
That is awesome.
I
don't want this time to end. I feel like we still have a lot of things to talk about, but we're still going to have to bring you back to the studio so we can spend more time. I know people at home are thinking, I need to have more of this beautiful, beautiful queen right here. What is your Instagram if people want to find you, if they want to connect with you after this?
My Instagram account is Niger Dynasty. I don't know if people can find me or search for me for whatever reason, but Niger Dynasty.
Okay, guys, and she is a full package. Definitely, I know you want to learn more about her, but we're going to bring her back to the studio. But for now, we have to go on a quick break, and maybe I'll take a sneak peek and a quick taste on the Thanksgiving turkey. But before we do that, I'm going to say thank you, Shakira, for coming.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate
being in the presence of the queen. Thank you. And as you're walking out, just get a bite, but don't finish all the stuff and keep some for me.
I'll try not to be greedy.
All right. On that note, guys, don't go anywhere. Get your popcorn if you haven't. We'll be right back.
It's the season of Thanksgiving, and we all have a thing or two to be thankful for.
Especially our viewers, advertisers, partners, families, and friends.
That's why this special Thanksgiving, we at Afrocentric TV wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back. This is Afrocentric TV, and it is our Thanksgiving special. You know how we do this every year. This is year 2024, and I know that you guys are either cooking right now or tasting or actually eating. But right here in the studio, we have a very, very handsome young man in the studio. He's a friend of the family. You would have experienced him if you are a true and faithful audience with Afrocentric TV. If you've been loyal with us, you would have experienced him one way or the other. His name is Babatunde Ogunseyinde. He called himself President General. So I'm going to add that to his name. It says President. So there's a song, President General among the nation.
That's good.
But just because I sang that song, it should give you a clue about who this fantastic human is. He is a singer, songwriter, cultural enthusiast, and a recording artist. He was born and raised in Oluyole, Ibadan. Can you give him a round of applause, please, guys? Welcome to our Thanksgiving special.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure to be around family.
I know. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm excited. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for
how has the year been so far?
The year has been wonderful. I'm not going to complain. Of course, it has its own challenges, ups and downs, but it's been wonderful. So many collaborations, so many achievements.
Yes.
So I'm really grateful.
I'm grateful on your behalf. I'm grateful on my behalf. People at home want to meet you. They want to know, who is Mr. Babatunde? Okay, she says he's a singer-songwriter. Can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Yeah, my background is, like you said earlier, I was born in Ibadan. Although my state of origin, like the makers do, is Ogun State. I'm Ijebu 100%. But I was born in Ibadan, raised in Ibadan. Spent most of my school life in Ibadan. So, yes, so that's my background. I do music. I love art. I love performance. Anything that's live, stage, recording, music, dance, art, visual arts, I just love it. And that's what I've chosen to do, to pursue. Till maybe God says I should stop. But I'm also an educator. I teach science sometimes.
Oh my goodness! So I'm trying to wrap my head around someone who teaches science and then who loves the arts, because it's usually polar opposites. How did you find yourself in this mix?
Well, I've always loved music. Thank God for my father that introduced me to music. So music is always in the background, in our DNA, in our home, and art too. So I listened all sorts of music growing up. So I believe that was the foundation for music. And then I discovered that I could carry a tune when I was in high school. I think my senior year in high school, and I was like, okay. Then I started, going towards singers, started liking their songs, Michael Jackson, Kollington, Ebenezer Obey, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, and all the likes.
The legends.
Yes, those are. I'm like an old school person when it comes to music.
Okay.
So that's just my background. I was forced to learn the piano when I was younger, and I kind of understand some keys and the rudiments of music, and that's how I started.
So, because you said you were forced into the piano, so as a kid, what did you really want to do? Were you inclined towards the arts or the sciences?
As a kid, I saw there were no doctors around. Of course, in our generation, there would be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, and all that. So I chose, if I was told to be a doctor,
because I wanted to know if that skipped you.
I wanted to be a doctor.
You were nudged towards that.
But I realized early in life that I was very squeamish. So I knew that I was going to faint if they bring a wounded person to my clinic. So eventually, I went for psychology. That's what I have as my degree, and that's what I studied, and I still love it. Because it's psychology all around you. As a musician, as an artist, you kind of learn. And about science, it is an art of science. If you look at the sky, you see how beautiful it is. If you look at the sun, the moon at night, you can see that yes, scientists go there, but it's still beautiful.
Yes.
So this is all and there's science in music too. The keyboards, the sound, the waves it makes, it's all science. So it's all
That is awesome.
Interwoven.
That is wonderful. And I also believe that you do not need to maybe prescribe drugs or handle the scalpel in do surgery. I believe music is healing as well. So you could be in the arts, and that could be your own way of healing a lot of people.
I totally agree with you. Yes, I mean I've listened to a lot of people sing, and after listening to them, I feel better.
I know.
Yes.
I know. Growing up as a child, this is not, but growing up as a child, if I didn't feel good, if I heard any of my favorite songs, I just instantly felt better. So sometimes you just need to find what works for you. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to the doctors or to the hospital, but find what works for you. Now, back to Thanksgiving. What's your favorite thing about Thanksgiving?
Not going to work. Just sleeping.
That is something.
The
way you said not going to,
not doing anything. But as an artist, sometimes that is work day for me. That's where I go for my performance and my gigs and all that. So but it's just the mood that we set aside a day. No matter what the background is, how the belief is, we set out the way which we're grateful and spend time with family and friends. So for me, that communal engagement is very important.
Okay. I also know that at the beginning of every year, we have our New Year resolutions, the things that we want to achieve, all that, the list and everything. So with you, were there things that you put on your list this year that were maybe a little bit harder to achieve than you anticipated, and then were there some that were easy that you accomplished, and how did you deal with not hitting the points that you set for yourself, and and how did you feel when you actually did hit those marks?
There's a lot of things I set out to achieve this year, and I'm so grateful to God that I've achieved some of them. I used to work a little bit harder on the rest. So some of the things I made up my mind to do was to just give more time to my art.
Okay.
to be better organized, to coordinate myself, and to respond more quickly and all that. And you know, I'm able to do that. To collaborate too. I love collaborating with people. You know, we can't a tree cannot make a forest.
I know.
And also, I plan to release an album. I couldn't achieve that, but I produced. I worked on an EP, so like half an album, so to say.
And the year's not over.
And the year's not over. So, but I released a single, so that's part of the EP. So, release a single, another single, then the EP, then sometime next year, a full blown album.
I was going to come back to that because I know that you had something brewing. Can you give us a sneak peek, into that new EP, that new single? Can you just a line or two from that song?
Oh yeah. So I'll say the line before I try to sing it. It says, "Wonder, wonder for this world." Anyway, the summary is that you gotta do it. So if you do, people will talk. If you don't do, people will talk. Why not just go out and do it? So I'm gonna say, "Wonder, wonder for this world, I beg you, make you come and matter. Waiting, make I talk to this world, you are already running past me. If I do, then go talk. If I no do, then go still run them out." So I mean, that's it's out.
That is
out.
Are you clapping already? That is awesome. So but did you write that song this year, or you wrote it earlier?
I wrote the song many years ago. I mean, people ask me that, do I have enough songs? I have enough songs for 4 albums. So I was many years ago, but I knew it wasn't time. So it evolved and evolved and evolved, and then I picked that one, and it was really.
What was that thing that made you decide that it is time to release this particular one, and why did you choose this song of all the songs you already have that are not out
Wow,
yet?
yeah, that's such a beautiful, difficult question to answer. I just chose it. I sang a song to a friend of mine. Sam is my friend, and he helped me produce. And listened to the song, and he was like, "Why don't you add a pattern of percussion to it?" And that was what got me. So there's gong, there's bata, there's bamu, yalu bata. So it has some rhythm in the beginning, and flowed with the song. And I was like, "This is it." Because I love authentic African music. So
I know, because you're one of those people that I know that value culture a lot, and then you're one of the custodians that we're blessed to have. That is awesome. Now,
my pleasure.
On a lighter note,
Okay.
hopefully when the video comes out, we can show everybody here, they can experience it. But on the lighter note, what is your favorite staple when it comes to Thanksgiving food?
Wow. Because I'm in America, let's pay respect to America, Americans. Well, turkey. But
Turkey.
yeah, if I'm not eating turkey, I like the pounded yam to be ringing, and if you have a little bit of a kokore, that can just.
But the turkey can always go with the pounded yam anyway.
Oh yeah.
And actually, just tell people that the pounded yam is what is it called? Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potato. Don't tell everyone.
Just make it soft and then with some veggies on the side.
Exactly, veggie for you. Okay.
I think one of the hardest things for me to do on this show is talk about food, because every time I talk about food, I just wanna eat. So before you leave, and we don't want you to leave, but we want to ask you, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for people like you. A lot. I could write a book about you. I had a one-on-one encounter with you, and your demeanor that day was surprising. Although you may not have liked me that day, but the way you just handled the whole situation was fantastic. I'm thankful for how you did, because you kind of make me see things from a different perspective.
Thank you.
Patient people that are understanding. That's very, very important. You understood where I was coming from, and I like that about people.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. But that's me. What about? I appreciate that.
Do you want to leave here today? Okay, let me say, I'm trying for family. Family is very important. My family, my immediate family, I'm so grateful for all of my family members. They are wonderful. I love them so much. And my friends and the people that have been good to me and people that have not been good to me.
I know.
I'm thankful for my country. I'm thankful for this country, the United States. Yeah, it's a beautiful country.
I know. Thank you. And we're thankful that we have you in the studio and that we're celebrating this year's Thanksgiving with you. Thank you so much for being a part of our family, for always answering us when we call you, for blessing the country, the world with your beautiful voice and, all the music that you do. For people at home who want to continue to experience your music, how can they find you if they want to follow you?
Well, basically, just follow my website, www.babatunde140. The 140 is 1, 4, and 0. .com, and all my social media handles are there. So same thing, Babatunde140 on most of the social media
Instagram, Facebook,
Facebook.
So
just get a website.
Yeah. Yes, Google him. Go to the website www.babatunde140.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Guys,
Thank
don't
you.
go anywhere. I know maybe the food, the seasoning, and everything is getting to you right now, but please just stay tuned. We have lots more coming on Afrocentric TV, channel 27.9.
It's the season of Thanksgiving, and we all have a thing or two to be thankful for.
Especially our viewers, advertisers, partners, families, and friends.
That's why this special Thanksgiving, we at Afrocentric TV wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back. My name remains Tokumbo Olympio, and it is still your favorite channel, Afrocentric TV, channel 27.9, with me in the studio. And today is a special day. It's Thanksgiving. We're happy. There's music, there's food, there's people. Don't we just love people? And sometimes there's a little bit of drama, but right now this is not drama. This is just a Thanksgiving special. With me right now in the studio, we have Doctor in the Making. But you will understand later why I said Doctor in the Making. His name is Precious Ifeoluwa Adeola Love. Adeola. That name is packed. He was born in Ile-Ife, that is in Nigeria. It is the hub and the heart of the Yoruba people. He schooled in Dubai. He is a filmmaker, content creator, and a photographer. Welcome to the studio, Mr. Adeola Love. I love that name.
Thank you so much.
I love that name. How are you doing today?
I'm very fine, and you too?
How's the family?
The family is awesome. We are doing fine.
How is the work and school and studying?
Yeah, work is fine. Everything is good. We thank God.
People at home, they're curious. They want to meet you. We know there's something special about this man right here, because you know how we do. We always bring world-class special people to the studio. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, how you grew up? Just a little bit.
I was born in Ile-Ife. I was born into a royal family in Ile-Ife, and school in Ile-Ife, OAU Ife, school in Lautech, school in UAE Dubai, then schooling right now in US. I'm a medical student here in the US, and I do filmmaking, I do documentary filmmaking, I do content creation, I do photography, video editing, anything media. That is what I do.
It sounds like Thanksgiving meal, because there's a lot when doing Thanksgiving. But you said you schooled in Ile-Ife, OAU, and then Lautech, and then Dubai.
Yeah.
What did you study? Because I've heard content creator, filmmaker, and I've heard that you're working towards becoming a doctor. So what did you study in the first part?
In Ile-Ife, I studied music. I sing. I've written like 250 songs.
Oh my goodness.
Already. So Lautech, I sit in Lautech. In UAE, I study filmmaking at SC University. And here in the US, I'm a medical student, and I'm pushing it till I become a professor. So.
Oh my goodness. Now, so I'm wondering, because there's some tribes in Nigeria that say that they're the ones that study a lot the most, and that they have a lot of professors.
Yeah,
but
that's my tribe.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Yoruba tribe. We read a lot.
Yes. So, but amongst the Yoruba people, I know that the Egbas say that they are this, and I know that the Ekiti and other people say this.
And also
Oshun. So Oshun people are into education this much and studying.
Yeah, sure.
That is awesome. So you said you've written about 250 songs. Do you just write for yourself, or do you write for other artists? And
I actually write for myself for now, but I intend to write for other people. Actually, I do gospel songs because I'm also a prophet. I run a ministry, and so I write gospel songs, 25 people, worship songs, and sometimes love songs. I write for my wife, and
Was that how you got her?
Not really actually met her in church, and
You sang to her. What did you do?
I didn't sing to her. I just met her when we were working in church, and I saw that she had the passion to work, because she was in church from morning till night, and some other girls that I loved didn't really work for more than an hour, but she was there working from morning till night. So I saw a woman who was willing to do the work of the Lord, and I was like, okay, if this is what I want to, go for, I think I should move very fast before other people go get that.
And that is what they said. They said that a man already knows who he wants, and they never delay when it's the right one.
Exactly.
Ladies, I hope you're taking notes. If it's keeping you for too long and he hasn't made up his mind,
it's not serious.
Maybe you're not the one. So maybe it's not the one, and you better know what to do. Now, you said, because I picked something, you said that you're a prophet and you're led by God, and I know that you love God. But before we came on, you said something about your last name, and then you said you were led towards it.
Adeola Love.
Okay, Adeola Love. How did that name come to be? And people are wondering that, why would I say, how did your last name come to be? That usually it's supposed to be the family's last name. So how did you come about Adeola Love?
So my father's name is Aratunde.
Aratunde?
Yes. So, but I actually got to a point in my life that I began to check the lives of people in the family, and I saw that there is a trend. So, and God began to speak to me that before your life changes, there is a need to change your name, just like Abraham, change his name from Abraham to Abraham, Sarah to, and Jacob to Israel. And, that was why I had to use part of my names to become my surname. And my junior brother also changed his name, and he's now, bearing my surname. Because we actually do things by revelation as Christians. So don't do things because other people do it. We do it because we are led to do it.
So you're the when they're talking about chain breakers and everything, you actually did that for your family.
Yeah, to break the chains, I had to break the limits for other people to enjoy grace. So as the firstborn of my mom, I had to do that.
Yes. And how, was your daddy receptive to it during that time? How did he feel when you were going to make that decision?
My dad was a Christian because he's late now, so he understood that this is a trend that somebody has to rise up to break. So he didn't have any issue. He just said, okay, since you're led to do it, go ahead, and there wasn't any issue. And
so that is how another dynasty has come to you.
Exactly.
That is awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome. So now, when we're talking about your music, and so is it basically gospel music, or what type of music do you do?
Basically gospel and love songs, because I believe that God is love, and there's a need to express love to whoever we love. So, and your music is powerful, and I just feel like there's a need for me to write some songs so that other believers can relate with. Because when you're having a wedding ceremony, you can't really see gospel love songs. You have to go to the world to listen to Davido. So there's a need for us to rise up and say, okay, we need to start singing love songs that Christians can listen to. Because to me, music is powerful. So I don't just want to listen to any song because it's in vogue or because it's what people like. I want to listen to this song because songs actually have the power to take you back to the source. So I believe in gospel music, and that's what I write basically.
So being a singer-songwriter, content creator, filmmaker, how did this journey start? What made you go into the field of medicine to want to become a doctor? So
my dad was a medical practitioner. So right from when I was a kid, he lured me into the medical world. Because he would take me to the hospital and I would play with his surgical instrument, and I began to like the way he was treating, patient. I began to read these medical books since I was 8, and he taught me how to give injection when I was 10, 11. So
oh wow, he did.
I read these books and I loved people so hard. I felt like, okay, if this is what my father does and he's passionate, he's fulfilled, and I also like it, so let me do it. And I just went into it, and I'm having fun because one thing I love is to give back to the society. I love to help people. I love to see them whole and well, and medicine is actually part of the things I need to focus on to be able to reach out to those who are sick and also minister the gospel to them, because there are people that you will never see in your church, but you can see them in the hospital, so you can talk to them about Jesus. So everything about me is kingdom, gospel, media, content creation, photography.
And so that must have been a great decision for you to make, to want to actually turn your life around and go into a different profession entirely. Was there a moment of fear as to not knowing what would happen, how much time and money you'd be spending? What was that battle like inside of you?
Well, the only fear that I have is not being able to do the things that God has put on my inside to do. So that gets me to a point where I drive myself to go the extra mile, to wake up in the night and spend the night thinking, praying, reading, studying, learning, going for, certification, tutorial. So the only fear is that God, I don't want to get to heaven and I realize that I didn't do everything He asked me to do. So that's the only fear. Apart from that, I have no fear, because I do things as I'm led. When God leads you to do something, you are sure that you are going to get to the point where God is going to say, well done. So
that is awesome. That is amazing. For you at home, you're thinking that you're at a crossroad and you want to do something, you're not sure how you're going to do it, or if you're going to be able to do it. We have a living testimony here who is currently on the journey, from filmmaker to content creator, now on the path to being a doctor. So whatever you set your mind towards, you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
That is awesome. I don't know, maybe I'll become an engineer today. Who knows?
If you're led.
But okay, so in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I don't know, what's your favorite thing about Thanksgiving first?
Thanksgiving is a kingdom principle to multiply things. So we should give thanks. We should give thanks and reach out to people that don't have enough. Give to them. Encourage somebody around you, somebody who wants to give up. Give him something, encourage, speak words to the person's life. So to me, Thanksgiving is something that we should even do every month, because it goes a long way to multiply what is not enough. When Jesus wanted to multiply 5 loaves of bread, what did He do? He lifted it up and gave thanks. So we should give thanks. Whatever is not enough in your life, if you give thanks, it's going to multiply. Don't complain. Give thanks for life. Give thanks for everything. Give thanks for whatever God has done or whatever He has not done. Give thanks because He's going to do it. So Thanksgiving is something that we should do every time. Appreciating each other, the staffs that are working with you, your friends, families. It's a way of life to me.
Okay. So make it a practice to be thankful at all times. Now, let's talk about Thanksgiving food. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Rice. Jollof rice.
Jollof rice. So it is not complete if the jollof rice is not there.
Yeah, jollof rice has to be there because that is the food that gives me joy. Yeah.
I know. Oh my goodness. So, I want to go eat right now. But before we do that, what are you thankful for? Before we leave, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for everything that God has done in my life. I'm thankful for family. Thankful for my wife who has been a great support. Thank you for the fact that I can wake up in the morning and I can still breathe in. It's something I thank God for, because that gives me another privilege to do things better and to impact lives. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Doctor in the Making, Precious Ifeoluwa. Let me wait. I was going to say Adeola Love, right?
Yeah.
Adeola Love. Thank you for coming to spend your Thanksgiving Day with us. And to everybody watching us at home, we're not done yet. We still have awesome guests coming up. We still have our turkey. It's sizzling right now. I can smell it. I'm hungry. And I know that you're hungry. But we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
It's the season of Thanksgiving, and we all have a thing or two to be thankful for.
Especially our viewers, advertisers, partners, families, and friends.
That's why this special Thanksgiving, we at Afrocentric TV wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back. You're still live, watching us live from Afrocentric TV Studios, channel 27.9. My name remains Tokumbo Olympia, and I'm excited about our new guest in the studio celebrating this year's Thanksgiving with us. His name is Ayodele Shofoluwe. He's a Nigerian-American educator, philanthropist, and an advocate based here in Houston, Texas. As a matter of fact, he was one of the nominees at the recently concluded Afrocentric Awards. Join me, everybody. Drum roll! In welcoming Ayodele Shofoluwe. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
It is always wonderful to see you and even be in your presence, because you always have this wonderful smile and you brighten up every room that you're in.
Thank you so much.
How is your day going? That's the first question I'm asking everybody. How's your day going?
Thank God, for another day to be able to wake up and partake in. So I'm thankful. Day is going well. Very thankful for just life in general and to be able to experience it another day.
So today being Thanksgiving Day, as a kid, what did Thanksgiving mean for you as a kid? Now I'm asking the inner child, the young Ayodele Shofoluwe, when you were younger, maybe the 10-year-old you. What did Thanksgiving mean to you at that time?
Thanksgiving, what it meant to me? It meant family. I'm really big on family.
So the 10-year-old you was big on family even at that time?
Yes, family. When, we all come together and, eat and just give thanks to God and just spend quality time with each other. Definitely family is very important in my life.
So the 10-year-old you, once you open your eyes in the morning, what is that first thing that would come to your mind? That, today's Thanksgiving Day. What is that?
Well, can't wait to get that pecan pie with the ice cream. Yes, love that. Love that combination. The food, cooking, in the kitchen with my mom and dad and my sister, my brother. Yeah, definitely. But the food and just having, a good time, people will come too, because we used to invite, family members, relatives, friends, colleagues, and we would all have just a feast and sit around and just really have quality time. Those moments are those that you can't buy. So yeah, definitely looked forward to that. Yeah.
Did you ever join the aunties and the mommies in the kitchen while they're preparing, or were you
see, that's the thing. See, one thing about being raised in a Nigerian household, they don't like you in the kitchen if you're not cooking, right? So they don't like you in the kitchen. They're very territorial with the kitchen. so yeah, definitely they will be doing their thing and I'll just be doing my own thing. And then when it's time to come, we all come together. But yeah, I've noticed that, very territorial with the kitchen. So I would stay out, try to get something here and there. Get something here and there. Yes, I was successful in doing that. But yeah, for real, they don't play with that kitchen. They don't play with the kitchen, and I love it.
That is awesome. So coming from the 10-year-old you and what Thanksgiving was like for you, what has changed during that time? How has Thanksgiving changed for you?
Thanksgiving has changed for me. How has it changed? I don't know. The core is family, and from 10 years old to where I am right now. I've loved, lost some family members or gained guardian angels as well. Yes. So family is even more important to me, right? Just having people in your corner and in your circle that you can go to, that you can build community with, is very important for me. And it's been as I've been reflecting throughout the years that I've lived. I mean, I'm still young, you know. I'm still young, but throughout the years that I've lived, those are things that I, you know, ponder on. Those are things that I, you know, am grateful for. You know, the people, because at the end of the day, it's all about, like, you know, the people that God has surrounded you with, to find community with, and to live and experience this this journey with in life, right? So, yeah.
And thank you for sharing. I'm sorry about the losses you've had, you know, and I'm glad that you're still here with us.
Yes.
And you're still shining the light, you know, for other people, and that is awesome. But on that note, people at home would want to know a little bit more about you. What do you do for work? In short, what do you do for work?
Well, you know, I am a certified educator. So I got my degree in, I got my bachelor's in science in curriculum and instruction from the University of Houston. So I was an educator before. You know, I pivoted towards, you know, a more entrepreneurial venture. So now I run a home health agency called Mayflower Health Services, incorporated with my mom. And also, like, I have my own business called Piece by Piece. So that's a lifestyle and entertainment brand. And another brand called the 2010-20 Project, which is dedicated to the InSARS protests that was happening around, you know, 2020, October 2020, in Nigeria, and you know, just in remembrance of those youth who, you know, lives were cut short. That's why I, you know, started this, but it's since turned into it's since turned from tragedy to triumph as we have been, you know, going on. So we've been building a global movement for the past, you know, 4 years, and it's called the Golden Renaissance. So it is a celebration of the global impact of Africans, African Americans, and Africa's contributions towards the arts, culture, and excellence worldwide. So we just wrapped up the 4th annual on October 19th, 2024, and it was amazing.
Where was that held?
It was held at Sandman Studios in Houston, Texas. So we have, like, an art exhibit and auction. We have a fashion show and live entertainment, and proceeds goes towards the 2010-20 Project, as we are you know, doing more projects to just raise awareness about, like, who we are as a people. We're very beautiful as a people. You know, I'm Nigerian. I'm proudly Nigerian. I've lived in this American, you know, context, but none of that has made me lose who I am as a Nigerian. And I think that being in a different world like America, you know, you tend to assimilate, or you tend to think that you need to assimilate. Like, let me straighten my hair, let me do things like this. How would I look, and all these things? But we're in a time now where we're being enlightened, right? We're understanding who we are as a people, and so that's why boldly, you know, I walk into any room, you know, just who I am, and as authentic and true to myself as possible. And I think that, you know, throughout you know, history, there has been, you know, erasures. There has been times when people would think that, oh, because this is being presented through the media or something like that, that, oh, our history is starting from some point that it has not. But we as African people, we were here, we populated this earth before anything else. And so I'm a proud advocate of the African diaspora and of Africa and the future of Africa. And that's that brings me joy. And a quote is coming to me by Kwame Nkrumah. He said that, like, I'm not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me. So yes, that's a little bit about me and a little bit about my story and the work and advocacy that I do.
That is awesome. And so if there's somebody who wants to be a part of all this greatness that you're doing, how can they reach you? How can they be a part of that movement?
Right. So I am on Instagram. My Instagram is i.am.ayo. Again, that is at i.am.ayo. And then you'll be able to find like all of the other pages there. But that's my Instagram. We are rapidly growing. The Golden Renaissance is not just an event. It's not just a moment. It's a movement, right? I like to, I drew my inspiration from the Harlem Renaissance. That was called, the New Negro movement, but it was, ultimately called the Harlem Renaissance. And what happened in that time, it was, black people in this country finding, community, like through the arts, through like everything that they were doing, through dance and everything, literature. We were realizing who we were, right? And I did draw parallels through, the Golden Renaissance, because why it's called the Golden Renaissance is because we are golden. No matter where we come from, right? We're golden. And because of our differences and our distinctions is what makes us unique as a people. And I wanted to highlight that, and I wanted to showcase that. And yes, definitely, this is going to go down in the history books. You will hear about this.
Congratulations. I'm going to say that. And I pray that, you have the people and the resources that you would need to help you keep going and becoming better at it, with every passing year.
Right. Amen.
And I know that we wish we could spend more time with you in the studio, but we do not want to keep you too far away and for too long from your family. But we already know that you have to come back to the studio to tell us more about the things that you're doing. But before we leave, because you touched about part of the things that, has changed over Thanksgivings for you is having to have tasted the loss of loved one. If there's someone, real quick, if there's someone at home who's lost somebody this year and Thanksgiving isn't all that for that person right now, what can you tell that person?
Okay. Well, just know that even though those people or that particular person is not here physically, they're still here in spirit. Death has no sting. And we will be, reunited with all of our loved ones that, we've lost, or we've lost along the way, on the day of Christ. So that's what I believe, and I believe that, they're still with you, and you still remember them, and those memories are supposed to be cherished. And because those people had, like, a significant impression on you. So I think that, we should be grateful for, the family and just the love that. We still have. So
thank you
definitely.
very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And now You didn't say, but I know that one of the ways Thanksgiving has changed for you is that now you get to pay the bills. So you're not going to be tasting too much. You're not going to be sneaking into the kitchen because you want to make sure that whatever you spend goes a long way to cover everybody. But thank you so much for joining us
Thank you for
today.
having me.
Make sure that you stay and eat because we have a lot of food.
Okay,
There's
yes,
turkey,
definitely.
there's jollof rice, there's
Oh,
a whole
wow.
lot. So
A whole feast.
just enjoy because we can't keep you here on Thanksgiving Day without you experiencing it.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're just going on a quick break.
It's the season of Thanksgiving, and we all have a thing or two to be thankful for.
Especially our viewers, advertisers, partners, families, and friends.
That's why this special Thanksgiving, we at Afrocentric TV wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back. My name remains Tokumbo Olympia, and this segment of the Thanksgiving special should have been a show on its own because it really, really highlights one of the great achievements of Afrocentric TV as a whole, and its community, the people that support us, you support us and you watch us. It showcases talents, the gifts of everyone, and recognizes the achievements and accomplishments of a lot of people in the community. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the Afrocentric EVA Awards. This happened earlier in the year. We had it actually in October, and it is the Afrocentric Excellence Values Achievements Award, EVA, EVA. We have been doing this for a few years now, recognizing talents and people's resilience and contribution towards the growth of our community, and especially Africans and African Americans, as a whole, that make Houston what it is. There are so many people, the glamour, the fashion, the food, the people, a lot of emotions, but above all, we are highly, highly thankful. This was from the Afrocentric Awards for this year, and it's one of the envelopes. This is one of the paraphernalia that the nominees got, because everyone is a winner. For you to have been nominated on the Afrocentric Awards, it means that you're doing something well and you are making a positive impact. This right here, as you can see, it says right there, Afrocentric Awards. This is the award itself. Isn't it beautiful? Afrocentric believes in excellence. It believes in values. It believes in achievements. And if you're doing something great in this community, just reach out to us. Let us know what your business is doing. Let us know how you're contributing to the society. Let us know how you have been able to impact the community positively, and follow Afrocentric Awards or Afrocentric TV so that you know when we're getting ready for the next award, so that you can be nominated. How do people get nominated? Well, someone or yourself can nominate yourself, your business, your organization, and people in the community will get to vote for you. On this envelope right here, it's one of the samples of it has the number of votes and by how many votes this winner won. I'm not going to say the winner's name right here, but it shows that this person had 268 of 753 votes. So people actually recognized the person's hard work and accomplishments and achievements, and they voted for him. So when you get nominated, you have to tell your friends and family to vote for you. And if you win, you get this beautiful one. But everyone is a winner. If not, every nominee has this one. How beautiful is this? So it's part of the things that we're thankful for in 2024, that we're able to recognize excellence, values, and achievements. If you want to be a part of the next Afrocentric Awards, we're open to sponsorships. You can sponsor the next one, which is going to happen in 2025. All you have to do is call the number on your screen, go to our Instagram page, go to our website, and you would find all the information that you need to know about the awards. Enough of my talking. I'm going to leave you right now so that you can see snippets from the last EVA awards. My name is Mr. Kumbo Olympio, and don't go nowhere. This is Afrocentric TV, channel 27.9.
Mama, you know how much I love you. Thank you so much for all you do for our community. God bless you. The best is yet to come for you. We celebrate you. Thank you so much. Awesome. There you go. Yes, God bless you. If I, to Mr. and Mrs., because you know what God has joined together, let no award, put on that. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Yeah, these, after they present this, should come stand forward and we can take pictures. Thank you so much. I'm very certain that everyone in this room would bear witness that sincerely these people, for these wonderful people. Last year, the last award, Auntie Yemi was here presenting awards to the other recipients of the Life Achievement Award. But tonight is our day.
Congratulations, Victor.
Thank you so much. Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause.
You win again next year, right?
Thank you. So I just want to thank you so much to everyone, to the community. Obviously, no one is an island. You don't win this award by just your own know-how, but by the support of your community. So thank you so much. Thank you to the Nigerian community, to the African community in Houston. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, this is the 2024 Afrocentric Awards, the Community Leadership Award to Mr. Mohammed Bud. Congratulations.
Yeah, please. Thank you so much. Can we present the Queen's Own, please?
The 2024 Afrocentric Award for Women Leadership Award to Her Royal Highness Ugeze Chinyere Edith Obichukwu.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together. Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together. Thank you so much. God bless you, man. We appreciate you. We celebrate you.
And those of you that have the Auto Magnet of the Year Award goes to you, my brother. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Afrocentric Television to present to you the 2024 Afrocentric Awards for Legal Luminary Award of the Year. You, Attorney Oje Lawal, a great lawyer here in Houston. Thank you, our big brother. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Awards for Professional Leadership Award goes to Dr. Harry Akinola. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Yes, more of that. He deserves it. My pleasure and honor doing this for you tonight, my brother. Congratulations. There's something bigger than this. That's what you deserve. You've been doing it, and congratulations. My pleasure and honor doing this tonight. Congratulations.
I want to thank Afrocentric TV for presenting this award to State Representative Jarvis Johnson, my son, who has spent 17 years of his life working in the community. He spent just that amount of time in Nigeria and in Kenya and in Cameroon and Ghana. So he's been working in the African countries. You know, earlier I said I only had 20% Nigerian, but the other 20% covers other part of Africa, like Mali and Cameroon. And so I'm not lacking a lot of the culture of my people. And so thank you again for recognizing my son and the work that he's done here in Houston and around the world. Thank you, and in Africa.
Representative Jackson of civil rights, social justice, and equality. From her early years in public service to her influential role in Congress, Ms. Sheila spent decades fighting for the voiceless, advocating for social justice and equality. Her influential roles in Congress for policies and marginalized communities, standing on the front lines of critical issues such as criminal justice reform, immigration, and health care.
Forever be etched in our hearts. I met Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee 10 years ago at an event which I volunteered for, just to help them to organize and anchor the event. And she was there as a guest of honor. And after the event, she asked for my business card. And I said, I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't have it. I have it in my car. And the car is in the garage. And she said to me, go get it, please. I want to have your card. And I said, okay. And at the time, there was a staff with her staff. And the gentleman said, ma'am, you can go on. I'll get Miss Sholoton's card. And she said to him, no, don't worry. I want to stay right here. I'll wait until she brings it to me. And I ran to the garage, got the card, came back. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee was still there, waiting for me, taking pictures with people, and I gave her my card. And 3 days later, I know where I was. I was walking towards my mailbox to collect our mails, and my phone rang from an unknown number, but it wasn't like spam call, so it looked very different, a number. And I picked it up, and it was a congresswoman. She said, hello, Yemi, my name is so-so-so-so. I was rooted to where I was. And that was the beginning of a great relationship, of mentorship and friendship.
Of Thanksgiving, and we all have a thing or two to be thankful for.
Especially our viewers, advertisers, partners, families, and friends.
That's why this special Thanksgiving, we at Afrocentric TV wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back, guys. If you had noticed just a few minutes ago, it felt like my battery was draining, but it was because I was being tortured by all the aroma of the fantastic foods we had in the house: the turkey, the chicken, the rice, the salad, the plantains. So I needed to quickly go and grab some so that I can have this energy and come back to you. And to welcome our next guest, I'm going to start with this phrase. And the winner is, he is sure a winner. He was one of the recipients of the recently concluded Afrocentric Awards in the category of the Cinematic Steward of Faith. His name is, drummer, you know how we do a drummer? Sam Julius. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for joining us, and congratulations on winning that category. It was well deserved.
Thank you for having me, and I thank Eva Award and also Afrocentric for this great job they are doing.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, and then we're going to take it bit by bit. First, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from. I know you said you were born in Lagos. I was born in Lagos too, so Lagos meets Lagos. That's how we do it.
Lagos part two.
I know that's how we're doing it today. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Sam Julius by name. I'm an apostle by calling, publisher by profession. I'm a movie producer, a songwriter, an author, about 50 books, and what else? Songwriter, and what else? A philanthropist.
Oh my goodness.
Also, I became a doctor just yesterday.
Why don't you just give him a round of applause? Awesome. Because I'm beginning to wonder, because they say that men cannot really multitask. I don't know how true is that. They said women are the queen of multitasking, but I've met quite a number of overachieving men today that have been able to pivot and do so many things. How are you able to do all this?
Well, I mean, for me, it's not really a big deal. One thing about life is you must learn how to, we call it division of labor. If you have a vision, you must not be the one run all the vision at the time. You have people, delicate people that can do all the things we can do. So with that, we can actually achieve much. So I have people around me that do most of the things, of course. I oversee them. I run the church. I run a full church, a full-time pastor, and I have other things I do by the side. And all of them stop each other. Sometimes you delegate, allow people to do what you can do.
So you're able to identify the strength of other people and put them in the right places to help you achieve.
I think that's what makes you a leader, though. My leadership style is just to see the best in people. Right. Just like last week, we ordained about 15 ministers and also graduated about 15 students from our school of ministry. And what is purpose? Just to identify their strength, develop them, group them, and release them to go and raise other leaders. And then it continues. That's what leadership is about.
That is amazing. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. You know, today is Thanksgiving.
Yep. Thank you.
And how are you feeling? How much have you eaten today already? Or are you still keeping space?
Well, I'm not a food person that much, but give God to glory for the gift of life. That's most important.
So you're not going to eat today? That's what you're saying?
I will try.
When you hear people say, I will try, you give them the first plate, the second, the third, and they still trying.
No, my type. I can't finish one plate. Yeah.
That is awesome. Tell us, what was childhood like for you? And you grew up in the city of Lagos. Was there Thanksgiving being practiced during that time when you were growing up? And if there was, is there any difference between what you currently doing in how we're celebrating Thanksgiving and how you celebrated it back then?
Thank you. I think when we grow, we don't have anything like Thanksgiving, like a special days set apart for Thanksgiving in those days. We don't really have that back in Nigeria, Lagos. But we do have like Christmas time, New Year time, those are things that are special, the Easter time. So at time we fellowship together, eat together, and all of that. So I think coming to US and Thanksgiving is a bit different. But for me, I see like it's Christmas of Africa, of Nigeria, and then Easter, all of that. So I think it's a bit different what we used to.
Okay, so the American Thanksgiving, what's your favorite thing about the American Thanksgiving?
Well, personally for me, every day is a Thanksgiving. That I know. So for this one, for me, it's time of rest.
It's a time for
Yeah, so it's the best time to travel out, but get some rest because at least everybody's on. So for me, it's a time to go and get some rest and rethink.
So you know that there are so many families that Thanksgiving is a far from rest season because they're cooking, they're shopping, they're hosting. Are you one of those that believe that the missus shouldn't be stressed on Thanksgiving Day? Do you order in, or are you eating during that time?
Well, I don't really plan on those days. What I do is I try with my family. We go out and take care of ourselves outside. We don't have to cook. We can buy stuff and eat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Thank God.
That's my own.
Thank God we didn't let you travel this time. You're spending the day with us, and we're going to feed you. We have jollof rice. I told you, I just had some plate of yummy
You eat it,
jollof
you
rice.
didn't invite me, so I said.
You didn't have to share my business style, guys. It's not really like that. I was really hungry.
Okay.
But okay, so now I think I'm good. Can you please make him a plate?
No.
Please make him a plate. He's gonna get it right after the show.
After the show, yeah.
Okay, so and then you talked about having you had a graduation. Was it yesterday or two days?
Yeah. This year has really been a year of blessing. I really want to reflect back. Number one, we're able to expand the church space by the grace of God, and number two, we're able to actually did an ordination, apostolic installation, just this month. And also, we're able to do graduations, we're also do some ordination, other ministers, and of course, the doctorate conferment, and many other things. So it's been so there are many things to look back and say, God, thank you.
So is this the first year of having the graduation of you? How long has the school?
Yeah, the school started 2014 as we started the ministry, and we stopped along the line. But I think this is the best we ever had. Yeah, this year is the best.
This year.
Yeah.
Okay, and what were there challenges in the past, and how were you able to overcome those challenges?
Well, life is full of challenges, and any vision you are pursuing, viewers, that has no challenge, check it out. It leads nowhere. Yeah. So my life has been a roller coaster, has been challenges, but those challenges is what actually bring out the best in us, and that challenge has actually helped me to be where I am today with the glory of God. So it's part of it. And somebody once said, you don't see it as a challenge, as a stepping stone, not as a challenge, but as a stepping stone to where you are going. So there will be challenges with the ministry. I've seen challenges here and there, but in the midst of it, God has always been faithful.
We thank God.
Yeah, so we can't do without that, but we could have challenges.
We thank God for His mercies and for His goodness.
Yeah.
So, what is I know you said you don't really eat that much, but I'm a foodie. Now we all know I'm a foodie, and I didn't share my food with him, but it's because I know we have a large food here. What is your favorite Thanksgiving meal, or what part of when the table is spread? What is that thing that must not be missing for you?
Well, probably rice. I mean, what people like most, I don't like turkey. I'm not a turkey person, so I can take rice. I think rice is.
So would that be plain rice or jollof rice?
I prefer jollof rice.
I know. Yeah, and that was what. So your favorite? I ate your favorite meal.
Because I'm looking at you, and you didn't invite me.
Please, I'm truly sorry. I'm truly sorry.
Now that I know, my favorite meal right here before him with that.
I'm so sorry. Please make it a double portion when you serve his jollof rice. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. And I know you said that we should be thankful every day, but what are you most thankful for this year 2020?
Number one, the gift of life.
Yes.
Number two, the blessings of God, preservations of life, and all the good things I've mentioned before God has done this year in my life, my ministry, my personal life. I think they are all the one worth thanking God for. In fact, right now I'm the most grateful being on earth, if I may say that. Because I've seen God this year, I've seen from different angles, and I'm seriously, utmostly grateful to God.
Okay, we thank God. Yeah. And for people who want to reach you after this program, how can they get to you?
On Instagram, just Sam Julius, SAMJULL, Julius LLIUS. Okay. Also, we see on Facebook and Twitter and TikTok. So the same handle. You can reach me anywhere on those platforms anytime.
Okay, thank you very much. Don't worry, I got you. Jollof rice coming.
No, I want to cool up jollof rice.
I might not be able to give him a whole cooler, but I know I can give him a plate or two. Guys, don't go anywhere. I need to quickly go fix my reputation and fix them a plate or two.
Alright, so before we go, let me appreciate Afrocentric for this award, Cinematic Steward of Faith of the Year. Thank you so much great guys. The CEO, my good friend Mr. Wale, for the great job he's doing. I really admire. I've watched him go from one level to another level. I watched him in this city doing a lot of great work, and I really, really appreciate all the staffs of Afrocentric for the great work you guys are doing.
Yes.
And just a beginning of a greater work, a greater things ahead.
Congratulations, you earned it all the way.
Thank you.
So, Jollof rice coming for him.
Ekula.
We'll be right. No, we'll be right back. We'll be right back.
It's a season of Thanksgiving, and we all have a thing or two to be thankful for.
Especially our viewers, advertisers, partners, families, and friends.
That's why this special Thanksgiving, we at Afrocentric TV wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back. I know you've been thinking that usually there's two people here and then there's a major person that we're always seeing, and I miss him terribly today. His name is Kola Akimuyiwa. I call him Papi K, and I'm missing him today because he would have told me, oh, he said, Takumi, you're looking good, and I would have said, oh, you're looking good too. So Papi K, I miss you. We all miss you. We want to see you. But on that note, you can see that it's even gotten a little bit brighter here because we have the queen in the house. And when I say the queen, I really mean the queen. And I will tell you who she is. I have a little bio. She loves to introduce herself in certain ways. She calls herself that every time. And that is a lesson for a lot of people. You have to call yourself who you want to be, even if you are not there yet. And then before you know it, it would actually happen for you. So, let the drum rolls, because I have it right here with me. This is a mobile phone, by the way. It's sparkly. Yes, she is sparkly like that. Her name is Kafayat Remilekun Dolapo. With every drum roll, are you there? She calls herself AKA Omosansan Biowo. Interpreter, please put it on there so that people can get this. So it's Omosansan Biowo Omodara Ode Jo Omodara Odi Tribunal from Kwara State, Offa to be precise. She is a branch operations coordinator with Wells Fargo and also the CEO of Cafe Signature Events. The queen herself is in the building. If you go to a lot of events in Houston, you should have met her once or twice or even more. She owns a space in the events industry, and she is a solid family of the Afrocentric TV. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
It's good to be here. You're looking fly as always. Love the necklace, by the way.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know if you brought food for me, but there's food here. Food has been a major topic this Thanksgiving. Guys, you know, every Thanksgiving, it's all about love plus the food. I think food just makes the world go a little bit.
Yes.
People at home, they've heard me introduce you, but they want to know you. Who is Kafi? And that is a nickname. Who is Kafayat? What was childhood like for you? Where did you grow up, and how did you become the queen that you are today?
Thank you so much. As you know, my name is Kafayat Oluwaremilekun Dolapo. I'm actually from Kwara State, Offa to be precise. But I grew up in Lagos, and childhood was very fun. I studied international relations at Lagos State University, the prestigious Lagos State University.
That is LASU, right?
Yes,
Okay.
LASU, yes. And then, what else? I started my career off with ICPC. That's Independent Criminal Practices and Other Related Offenses Commission back in Nigeria. I worked there as I worked at the International Organization Department, and basically what we did then was to attend conferences, seminars, represent the organization, and all of that. And I left there, went to LASUT, Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, I worked there as a social worker, and I think I'm just this kind of person that likes to help. I love community work. It's like an inborn thing for me. So back then, basically, we try to like find resources for patients, do some counseling, assist patients, and all of that. And from there, I worked at Diamond Bank. I worked at Diamond Bank as a cash and teller service supervisor. And it was a great lesson. It was a good one. It was a very solid background for me in the financial sector, because I'm this kind of person that feels like I have a lot in me to explore.
Yes.
So I like to like try different things and all of that. So me exploring the financial sector was a very good thing for me. And when I came here to the US, it kind of like helped me a lot, and it gave me that the leverage to get on with. Because right now I work with Wells Fargo. I work as a branch operations coordinator, and basically what I do is just to support the branch manager, make sure like the everyday activities goes on a smooth sail, and helping customers and all of that basically. Aside from that, I'm the CEO of Cafe Signature Events, and that's like my main passion. That's what I really love to do. I've been doing that for a while, and it's been fun. I've been very grateful on that, because it's not really an easy thing, but we give thanks to God Almighty.
So how are you able to, put all this facets of your life together? You're a mom?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. Yeah. But you're a working woman, a professional, and I heard you tell somebody that you always have to come correct. How you always able to put all those things together and then give yourself, because I see you in the community, you're giving here and there, and so still make sure that you're looking fly. How do you do it? What's the secret?
Okay, so for me, I think being a fashionista is an inborn thing. It has to do with your personal person. So from childhood, I've always loved to be very fashionable. Like my basic is extra to people. When I come out and I'm like, I'm even appearing basic. People will say like, no, you're looking extra. I've actually gone for events and people will be like, why is she more dressed than the celebrant? But that's just me. That's just the kind of person I am. Because if I would rather not step out than not stepping out correct. So if it's an inborn thing for you, you just do it with ease. Like you don't have to do too much, and when you put everything all together, it still come out and you stand out, and that's just it.
And you make it look so easy. Have there been times that you were going through something, you needed to maybe elevate yourself in your career, in your personal life, but you did not let it show on the outer side of you? If that happened, how were you able to make sure that whatever was going on in your life did not actually reflect on the outer part of you?
Yeah, I've had that a lot of times. A whole lot of times. Like, people see me outside, they see me on social media. They don't know that sometimes I have my own downtime, because I always appear very happy, because that's just me. Like, I don't allow my personal life or whatever thing I'm going through at present affect my career, whatever I'm doing. So, but as human, definitely in that mood, that moment, you have to like, you'll feel it. You can't help it. You'll still act like human. But after some minutes, I tell you, I'm already off it. And I've heard a lot of times that my sister or my family would tell me like, what kind of person are you? Like, where do you even get your strength from? But the thing is, I believe that whatever happens to you in life, you don't have, it's like a lot of things you don't have control over. Everything belongs to God. So as long as I have God, there's really no need for me to worry about too much over things I really don't have control over. And I'm not going to let it affect the next thing I'm doing. So I just put up a show and act like everything is fine. And it has always worked for me.
And then the end of the day, everything will turn out just fine.
It has always worked for me.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for sharing that. I'm sure that there's somebody out there who would benefit strongly from what you just said. Now let's come to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Today being Thanksgiving, and I can see your nails. I don't know if the cameras can zoom on her beautiful nails. She takes care of herself. Do you cook during Thanksgiving, or do you have somebody else do all the cooking and you eat, or do you enjoy cooking as well? What is it like for you?
Okay, so for me, one, I know how to cook a lot, but it depends on my mood. Sometimes I like to cook, and sometimes I don't like to cook. But for Thanksgiving, I like to cook because I like to taste my own meal.
Okay.
You get, but that still doesn't stop me from still placing orders and all of that. You get,
I like what you said that.
You just
I'm gonna order.
Yeah, because sometimes baby girl, we don't like stress.
Yes.
When you have a lot going on and you're like, oh, this number of hours I'm gonna spend in the kitchen, let me just place an order. But I still cook, and for Thanksgiving, yes, because my jollof rice, I don't think I've really tasted anyone that's beaten mine. So I always love to cook my own jollof rice. I can now order other stuff. Maybe small chops, whatever, turkey.
That can come in.
Yes.
But rest assured that the jollof rice is always going to be yours.
Yes.
I can't wait to taste it. I can't wait.
I'll give you an invite.
Or maybe we just get some other people and we'll have some type of jollof war. Because you said nobody's jollof can beat you. So we'll have all of you cook the jollof and we'll actually taste it and see if Kathy's jollof is as good as what she says is awesome. I enjoy talking to you. So, jollof rice. Are you a fried turkey girl or roasted turkey?
I like roasted.
You like in the oven? Because I know that some people do love to deep fry the turkey.
I like the roasted one.
I think I'm losing focus because every time I talk about food, I think I just want it. Now, year 2024, because I know you started off the year in a particular mode. I don't know because people have different journeys that they are on, but I know that people have New Year resolutions and things that you wanted to achieve. On your list of things you wanted to achieve for 2024, were there some there that you were able to check off that you did, and were there some that you were not able to do, and how are you dealing with yourself with either the ones you were able to do or not?
Well, for me this year, I'm actually the kind of person that I don't like to write down things I want to achieve for the year.
Okay.
Because we plan, but God is the biggest planner.
Okay.
Right? So I just always have it in mind that this year I would love to do this and that, but just right at the back of my mind. But for this year, I'll tell you for a fact, a lot of things that I never even had in my list came up. Right?
Yeah.
And the ones that I thought I was going to achieve, I couldn't really achieve some of them. So, but with that all being said, I'm very grateful. I am very grateful that I'm blessed because the fact that I'm still here, living, it's a whole lot to be thankful for. So, personally, I don't like writing out this is things I want to do. But this year has been a roller coaster for me. It's been a lot. It's really been a lot. But like I said, I'm grateful and thankful for the fact that I'm still here, breathing. So I think that alone is just enough for me. So for people out there that have been able to have a list of things they want to do and they're able to achieve it, I'm very happy and I'm very happy for them. Because like I said, some of the things that I never even knew I could achieve, I did achieve them. And
that's the master planner at work. It has his plan.
It has its own plan.
Yes.
We just sit there and just say, oh, this is what I want to do. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
Kathy, will definitely get you back in here in the studio because I have a feeling that there's still a lot more that we can learn from you, that you can share. And guys, we're going to bring her back, right? Yeah, we're going to. Thank you so much, Kathy, for sharing. Thank you for spending Thanksgiving with us.
You're welcome.
Hopefully you make jollof rice for us we can taste. And when we do taste it, we're gonna come back and tell you guys if it really lives to what she
Trust
said.
me, I'm not going to brag on what it's not.
But before we go, guys, we're gonna go on a quick break. But I think that I'm gonna bring the turkey out so that you can see the turkey we have, and probably have a taste some jollof rice in the house and see if Queen Kathy approves. Don't go anywhere. We're still on Afrocentric TV, channel 27.9.
It's the season of Thanksgiving, and we all have a thing or two to be thankful for.
Especially our viewers, advertisers, partners, families, and friends.
That's why this special Thanksgiving, we at Afrocentric TV wish you a happy Thanksgiving. It's the season of Thanksgiving, and we all have a thing or two to be thankful for.
Especially our viewers, advertisers, partners, families, and friends.
That's why this special Thanksgiving, we at Afrocentric TV wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome back. I was zoned out for a minute. And if you know me well, you would understand why. It's because I have a platter in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
The turkey is here, live and direct. Give the turkey a round of applause. So welcome, turkey. It's the star of the show right now. Yes, it's the star of the show right now. Yes. And I am just so thankful to have spent the entire day with the with the crew of Afrocentric TV, with all the wonderful guests, and that we actually get to taste the food, which I've already tasted the jollof rice when I went. Remember that time when I left? Yes, to go and taste. But I have Omodara Udeja, Kafaya Delacroix still with me in the studio.
Yes, still here.
And since she says that she's the jollof queen, she's going to tell us what she thinks about this jollof rice. But before we go into that, Kathy, I'm going to ask you to just say a quick prayer, of Thanksgiving before we dissect this turkey.
Okay. May God bless this food.
Amen.
May God continue to provide for everybody.
Amen.
May we never lack.
Amen. Thank you. And I'm going to add to the prayer that I'm going to ask God to please direct all our affairs, to guide us, to give peace to the nation, to the people, to allow all of us collaborate, work together to the greater good of America as a whole.
Amen.
To guide the leadership of the country so that we have peace and prosperity in the land.
Amen.
And that we get to enjoy many more Thanksgiving so that we can always come back here and say thank you, God. On that note, I'm going to do where and what do we start with? We have the jollof rice, which is right here.
The jollof rice.
Okay. We have the wines. We have the turkey. Okay. Taste the jollof rice. Let's see if it meets your standards. Let's see if it's
It
good.
looks delicious. It looks good. Let's see.
Because I already tasted
This actually says good.
So you see, to the wonderful names that made this jollof rice, Kathy approves. Kathy approves. I'm going to taste this. This is good.
Wow.
Wow. I've waited all day to be able to do that right on.
This is really good.
On air so that you can just see what my life is like. It's yummy. Now we have the turkey. What is your favorite part of the turkey? Is it the
wing?
The wings?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my favorite part.
Okay. Let me see if I'm able to get you. This is going to be some. I think. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me let you do it from that side. Get you the wings. And if you're watching from home, next time you can come to the studios on Thanksgiving Day and come enjoy the turkey with us. You could be the one cutting the turkey right now. And while she's doing that, I'm going to pop the wine
I guess that's
that Afrocentric TV gave to us. You know, they take care of us every time. I'll hold this for you.
This is so big.
It is huge.
This is big, and this is not even cut on it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get a little chunk. Hold it a little bit to the front.
Okay. Okay, let me just put this down, and then I'll hold this for you.
Sorry, guys, I have to do this. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. This is a chunk. Let me just have a bite first.
So why don't you guys send us your favorite turkey recipe to the studio? Tell us how you made your turkey, what you like to put into your turkey.
It was so good.
Your secret, if there's a grandma's recipe, that you love and has worked for you, why don't you send it to Afrocentric TV and share it with us so that we can try it out and see if it works. So, Kafayat already tried to get herself a piece, but she got a really small piece. So
Thank you. I had to cut.
I have to, you know, help myself because someone said I didn't share my jollof rice. So
Yes.
I don't want her to think that. I don't want her to enjoy this turkey before she leaves. So I'm gonna get a piece for myself.
That's good.
Would you
Yes,
like
I can
some
bring the knife.
veggies or the knife? Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
We can have
Thank
this.
you. Thank you so much.
Okay, and while we're doing that,
Yeah, we got some.
oh my goodness, guys, we're having a blast. We're having a party.
Honestly.
Let me fill your cup.
Thank you.
For the queen. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. This is good.
Okay. Yeah. So we make it toast.
Yes. We're toasting to
To life, to health, to many more Thanksgiving, to peace.
Yes.
Peace in the world, peace in America, peace in our county, in the district, peace and love to everybody. Cheers.
Yes. Cheers. Oh my God.
It's the life. It's the life. Oh my God. Someone who is thinking that,
what is wrong with this people?
Yes. And there's a particular guy, he's thinking that this could have been me. That is Papi K. You're not
enjoying all this around.
But cheers to you, Papi K, wherever you are.
Cheers.
We're enjoying.
Oh, so you're turkey.
Yes, we do. And we see, we have. They know how to party. Come over here and make sure that they can see you. And we say hi, everybody.
Hi.
This is part of the crew, the family, the core family of Afrocentric TV.
Yes.
Afrocentric TV is now complete with these beautiful souls right here on this set. To my right, we have a gentleman. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian. Say hi, everybody. And to my far right here, what's your name, man?
Daniela.
I know her name. I just wanted her to tell you. See, Miss Daniela, she's a beautiful soul. She's a great member of Afrocentric TV. And to my left here, we have another queen. Yes. What's your name, man?
I'm Kumbi.
Kumbi. It sounds like you should have added I'm Queen Kumbi. And to my far left, we have another beautiful lady in pink. What's your name? Itunu. Say hi, everybody. Itunu, what's your favorite thing about Thanksgiving?
Giving thanks to people.
Giving thanks to people. That is
so
awesome.
sweet.
What about you, Ryan? What's your favorite thing about Thanksgiving?
To give thanks to God that we're alive.
Oh,
That is awesome. We always have to be thankful. What would you like to try here? You want the turkey? You want the jollof rice? You want the wine?
Wine.
Although this wine right here has no alcohol in it, so it's a wine that everybody can drink. But we just wanted to share this moment with you out there to also appreciate our family here.
Yes.
They've been working behind the screen to make sure that everything turns out right. I am thankful for all these people. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for Mr. Wale. I'm thankful for Papi K. I'm thankful for all our friends and family members that weren't able to make it here. I'm thankful for the audience who constantly stays on this station, who are loyal to us. Because of you, that is the only reason why we're here. And we thank you for your support. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your loyalty. Very soon we're going to be back for our Christmas special. But before that time, we're just all going to say thank you together at the count of 3, and then we'll call it a day. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. And on that note, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
My name remains Tokumbo Olympio, and you can find me everywhere under that name. Just Google me. Don't go nowhere. We have more programs coming on Afrocentric TV, channel 27.9. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Oluwana go do, and if you to get it, never forget to say bye, thank you. Hey, Chineke na
person wey drive is supposed to park. He no supposed to like you. He supposed to park money